You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show. Well, now let's turn it over to Splash reporter Sheena Monnin, who's out on the streets of Greater West Bloomfield with some new questions for residents on Sidewalk Talk.
Hi, I'm Sheena Monnin, host of Sidewalk Talk. We've got some great new questions for you. Come along and join us. If you could go back in time, what year would you choose and why?
Middle school, and it would be to tell my parents to don't listen to me when I say to put me in public school and to stay in private school.
I would probably choose the 80s. I just think stuff back then was really cool, very hip.
I'd probably choose my freshman year in high school because that's when I first started playing football, so it's like a good time.
I would probably go back to 1940. I would want to see FDR. I just want to meet him.
Probably in the 80s. Just a lot more fun than it is nowadays.
I'd almost go back to the days of Confucius, the time when there was a lot of questions that needed to be answered and the wisdom that was out there at the time. I think that would be a very cool era to be involved with.
I would have to say the 70s. I'm definitely a 70s kind of kid. Born in the 90s, but definitely love the 70s.
Maybe a year ago before we got our elections.
If you could go back in time, what year would you choose and why?
Probably 1914, because that was the year that my grandfather was born, and it would be kind of cool to see what he experienced growing up.
I think the 1940s. I think it was an interesting time in history and a lot going on, and good music. So
I think I'd like to go back to the 60s when everyone was kind of free and got to do their own thing, and there wasn't really a whole lot of punishment, I guess, and you got to just experiment and do your own thing and figure out who you are as a person.
Probably the year I got sober, 28 years ago, because where I was 28 years ago and where I am today, I couldn't believe could happen. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and 28 years ago I was drunk, broke, and really having a hard time, and 28 years later I'm successful, great credit rating, happy, and sober. So yeah, I think I'd go back then so I could kind of relive that and kind of keep that healthy fear back.
I'd probably go to the 1980s, and I'd invest in Microsoft.
When I was a baby. Didn't have to do anything. Someone took care of me. That was a great answer. That's funny. Thanks to West Bloomfield for some more great answers to our questions. Join us again next time for more episodes of Sidewalk Talk.
Quite a number of good answers this week, especially that last one. I mean, what's better than having someone else take care of you all day? However, we've got plenty more questions and hilarious answers on our website at civiccentertv.com/sidewalk talk, so go ahead and check them out. Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99, or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM.